make sure that if you're going to get this pedal, you don't have a small 10-watt amp. I guarantee you that this pedal can destroy your 10-watt amp. Ang ganda nung glows niya eh. But it might be too much if you have a small practice amp. Hot British. PJ may tubo to, no? Yeah. This one has a tube inside. Remember what I was mentioning kanina about one of the other pedals having that fuzzy frequency on? Normally, if you have, from my experience at least, if an effect has a tube inside, normally wala masyado yung buzz eh. If you have to run these things through an oscilloscope, but this is really boring. But anyway, suffice to say na these pedals have a tendency na wala masyado yung talas na yun, yung that transistor clipping. And you can, with the Hot British, you can. There's 3 different switches here to boost or cut certain frequencies. So you can go classic rock. You can scoop it. So if you want. Another thing, you guys may have noticed that when I'm trying these pedals, I don't play fast. I don't do any shred licks. Just basic stuff. The reason for that is, for me, it's very important that when you play through a pedal, if you play one note and the tone that comes out of it is really, really, really nice, then if you play other notes around it, no problem at all. I'm trying to remember what my way of thinking was when I was a kid, when I wanted to play fast. I wanted to be the fastest guitar player in the world. I wanted my lines to be so fast that no one will be able to figure out what notes I'm playing. Because you just want to be the fastest guitar player that has ever existed. You don't want anyone else to understand what you're trying to do. You just want everyone to be blown away and be impressed with your technical skill. But the older you get, the more you realize that the essence of music is always about communication. And if you get a really nice tone out of a certain guitar, or just play one note, and if that one note sounds nice and robust and strong, believe me, it will inspire you to come up with melodies. When I was not really focused on getting the tone that I'm supposed to get, my focus was to play fast. I mean, it doesn't matter. You're playing fast when you do a sweep, for example. You just want to hear the brrrr, ganun lang. And if the pedal sounds great when you do that sweep, you're fine. And then you play one note at a time, and then your note is like, tunog langaw or tunog lamok. So you'll end up, it sounds bad. I'll just keep playing fast. So the more you're not focusing on simple, good sounding notes, the more you're moving away from the essence of what music really is, which is to communicate. And no matter what anybody else says, a great melody is a great way. A good melody is a great way of communicating with other people. These are the things that we will remember. Baski sabihin nyo na ang baduy-baduy ng kantang yan. Trust me, when you guys get older, the things that you find baduy when you were a kid, 25 years later, yung kabaduyan na yun is what you will find yourself singing along to. Those are the things that you will remember fun times with your, maybe it's because it's so baduy or it's so cheesy or whatever. Okay, this sounds like brown cardboard with Oslo paper right on top of it. It has a setting that says sustain an octave. I think if you sustain a single note, it will simulate feedback.